1700s, before the French Revolution, there was a time period called the Old Regime, when there were 3 estates, ruled by a king and a queen. The first estate was made up by the clergy. They owned 10% of all of France's land and were the bishops, priests, and other religious figures of the country. The second estate was made up by the nobles. Nobility had to be born into. They had hunting privileges and collected tax from the third estate citizens living on their land. The first and second estate did not pay any form of tax. Together they made up about 2% of the population. The third estate was all of the common people, the rest of the population. They made up 98% of France's people and were divided into 3 sections. The bourgeoisie were the highest of the third class, having jobs like lawyers, bankers, and doctors. The sans cutlets were the middle people of the third estate. They were poorer than the bourgeoisie, but still had decent jobs. Brewing, weaving, tanners, and peddlers were a few of the jobs they worked. The largest and lowest group in the third estate were the peasants, eating an average of 3 pounds of bread per day. Besides regular tax, they owed corvée, a form of tax paid in labor instead of money. The third estate was the only estate that had to pay taxes. The royals weren't considered to be a part of any estate. King Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette were the last rulers of France before the French Revolution. Marie Antoinette was fickle with her money and would spend it whimsically on anything that caught her interest. King Louis XVI was indecisive, thus having a difficult time making important decisions related to his people. These 2 factors led the third estate to be dissatisfied with the current government. King Louis's decision to increase bread prices set them over the edge.